So today is day 2 of 28 vegans, and today happens to be 2 for Tuesday. I was fortunate enough with kind of the way things scheduled out that I have 2 incredible vegans on today. And the first I had on this morning was a badass vegan man and Damien Mander. And right now I'm getting ready to bring on Leslie Naylor, who is a kick-ass vegan woman. So Leslie was she was there the first day I met Dudley. So from there, our relationship and friendship has blossomed, and we really appreciate all that she does. So let me bring Leslie on here real quick.
All right.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, let's try it again.
Yes, much better. So for folks who aren't aware, Leslie is obviously the founder of the Sanctuary Vegan Cafe, and she's also the founder of For Them Sanctuary. I'll never forget, Leslie, the first day I met you. It was the same day we got to meet Dudley. And after the day was over and I was just beaming ear to ear, Becky was happy as could be. We sat in the breezeway of the barn there in Knoxville. And we sat there, we were kind of all eating and just enjoying your guys' company. And it was yourself and Andrea, who is funny enough in town, and she's there at the cafe with you. Suzanne was there, and I believe Stephanie was there too, but maybe I'm wrong on that one. But you guys were telling us where we should go to dinner, and we ended up at Tomato Head down at Market Square. And one of the things you kept talking about is how you wanted to make a cafe, a restaurant that had vegan, Southern home cooking food. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times you'll hear that people talk about stuff like that, but then you actually did it. You actually made this place, which is the Sanctuary Vegan Cafe in Knoxville. And I will tell you all right now, if you get a chance, if you're in that area, you better make sure you stop and see Leslie at the Sanctuary Vegan Cafe.
Awesome.
So, did you make it successful? Yes, they do make food. You still there with me, Leslie?
No, I'm getting the little circle now, if you can hear me. Oh. Technology.
It's just not working today. It's not. Leslie comes back here and see how all this plays out. If not, if you can talk about my friendship and relationship with Leslie and the things that she's brought to my life and to my journey. And Becky and I really appreciate that. Let's bring her back in here again and see if we get a better response. Come on.
I know.
I see you. I see you again. Welcome back.
I can. You're all right. Let's hope. I'm hoping.
Let's hope this works this time. So I was kind of telling everybody about the first time that I'd met you at the Gentle Barn, the first day we got to meet Dudley, and you were sharing your story and your vision of creating this sanctuary cafe where you had delicious Southern vegan home-cooked food. And one of the things I shared is that it's amazing when people say these things, and it's great when people have big dreams, but then
I've lost you again, I believe.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, man. I got so much to say to you. Come on.
It's working right now. You go.
Well, one, look at my lamb on my lap.
Oh,
Absolutely
my goodness.
amazing. My baby. I'm like, I gotta put the camera on her because she's cuter than I am. Okay, I hope you can hear me. I think
Go
you're
ahead.
incredible. Thank you for what you're doing. Darn it. You're the computer.
I'm going to kill this feed. I have a solo feed and tag Leslie and everything, and unfortunately, it's just one of those things where it doesn't work out the way we planned. And maybe we will be able to do this another time. But Leslie,
Yeah.
I appreciate you trying, and I appreciate all that you do for
Thank
animals,
you.
all that you do for your community and your friends and your family. It's
Absolutely.
definitely incredible to see, and Becky and I are very fortunate to know you and have you in our life as part of our journey.
I feel the same way about you and your beautiful family. Just give me hope for the future. All your children. It's incredible. So thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for your voice. Thank you for raising those boys. Our feed has been horrible again. So thank you. I hope you hear me. Crystal
I
says
hear you.
thank you.
I hear you
All
right
right.
now.
Thank you.
Why don't you go ahead and keep talking?
All right. Just go with it, right?
Just don't move.
Yes. When I dream, I work hard and I make it happen. And the restaurant, I just wanted food in Knoxville. I'm like, we need vegan food. We need a 100% vegan place to go to.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm like, I made the biggest mistake ever, but now that we're here, no, I haven't. You know, it's a tough business, but I always wanted the sanctuary. So now the restaurant has made the sanctuary happen. So I'm thankful for it, and we're going to keep it going. And as long as everybody supports it, and we're here. So
That's one of the cool things about the Knoxville community is that they are so tight-knit, so close, and so supportive. And we have lots of good friends and people we consider as closest family from Knoxville in that area. So very
Right.
fortunate for all the people that support you and support the barn when they were in Knoxville. So
Yeah.
definitely awesome to see.
Well, I would just say, you know, it's important. You know, the main thing is I'm reaching a lot of non-vegans. So in the beginning, I was criticized a lot by local vegans. This restaurant wasn't fancy enough for them, or I wasn't carrying items that they felt I should have. But what I want to say is we're all a circle. We all bring a piece. My mission was to provide everyday foods veganized to reach non-vegans, and I'm doing it. That's happened. That's happening for 3 years now. So be careful whose dream you're going to smash, especially if they're doing a vegan outcome. Be careful what you do to people. I mean, it almost brought me down to the point where I made the biggest mistake. I'm closing it. I'm done. Like, I was there. And I'm glad that I got the tough skin. I wear my heart on my sleeve. And it was really hard, but I know criticisms are going to come. And I just had to learn to be like, stay on mission. You know what you're doing. It's right, because this is the food that I looked for years and I couldn't find it. And I have no regrets now. No regrets.
I'm so glad that you didn't cave to that.
Yes.
So one of the things I think I try to focus on, and usually I'm pretty good at it. Sometimes I make mistakes like everybody, but you know, it's tough when you start kind of devouring our own when you're putting other vegans down because, oh, you're not vegan enough. Tennessee, like, my God, like, what else could you ask for? If you want some hoity-toity Yankee restaurant.
And I want that too. Bring it. I'll come eat there. But that's
Yes.
not what Knoxville needed for the first vegan restaurant, it wasn't going to work. And I believe that, and I still believe it. I would love 3 years later, all those people that had all these great ideas, nobody else has done it, so
Yeah.
come on. But just support, and if a form of activism is not your way, that's okay. But don't criticize the people that are doing it. Like, you don't want to be part of the SAVE group, join anonymous group. You don't want to find your niche and do it. And don't criticize, don't infight. We have enough to fight with. We can't fight each other. That's my biggest message right now. So keep your peace, stay happy, and support each other. And that's why it's so important what you're doing, getting everybody's message out.
This morning, Damian Mander shared, you got to find your purpose. And personally, I think when you find your purpose, as you have done, and you are working on your dream and your purpose, your purpose shouldn't involve trampling someone else.
No.
So I think it's so important to realize, and I hope more people will take that to heart.
I hope so.
It's so funny, we've known you for about 4 years now. And, I called you a Sunday about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. And I said, hey, Leslie, I have something I need some help with. And you already had your hands full. You were just trying to get things off the ground. And you were actually on your way to pick up 3 pigs over towards Nashville. Yeah. And you said, I'll tell you what, I'll give that little boy a home. And I saw pictures today with Andrea and Trucker, a little piglet that fell off that truck. And is he not the most adorable, snuggly little pig you ever met?
Oh, my gosh. And I have realized I think he has a thing for blondes, because when the blondes come, he climbs up on them like he doesn't want to leave them. So he is a blessing. I wanted to go nice and slow, but when you reached out to me, I knew that this was something that I needed to do. And I'm so thankful that I did, because he's wonderful. He's going to change a lot of minds, that's for sure. So
I hope he does. And that is one of those things. It's hard to say no when those opportunities present you. But
right.
I understand also that there's going to come a day where I'm going to call you and you're going to be like, Chris, I can't, and I understand that.
Yeah.
And my mentality is simply that, okay, I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked.
Yeah, definitely. Always with me, but yeah, that's the thing, is keeping it going small, going to what I can give optimal care to. I don't want to ever get in a situation where I can't give an animal the care they deserve. So for me, that means keeping it small, going organically, and that's what's happening. So I have to say no every day. That's the hardest thing ever, but realistically, I have to give these animals the best life possible and take care of what I got. So I'm going to do that.
That's wonderful, and I know you have incredible volunteers that come out and help. I had Suzanne on the other day, and Suzanne Kennedy, just love them. And even though she's in Maine, I know that she's on and doing
right.
She knows how important this is to the community and to the movement in general. So it's empowering to see you doing this and making things happen.
And that's what the General Barn did for us. It brought us all, and I have a family. Uh-oh. I lose you?
No, maybe.
I expected this in Sweetwater, not Knoxville. I think we might have done.
That's why we kind of scheduled it this way, but it's funny.
Yes, but
I was able to talk to Damian Mander today, and he's all the way over in Africa. So he's in Zimbabwe and he's working. It's just not the day. But Leslie, I really appreciate you as a person. I appreciate what you do. I appreciate what you bring to this movement and what you share with everyone, because your attitude is infectious, and your story is definitely one that I think other people should look for when they're looking for a role model or a mentor, someone who perseveres, someone who puts their mind at a goal and just goes after it. Doesn't matter what it takes, you're going to do it, you're going to make it, and you're going to make it work for you. And I just absolutely love that about you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for recognizing it. Thank you for asking me to talk about it today. I appreciate it so much. And thank you for everything that you do. I say it over and over again, but I'm serious. You are a strong voice for this movement, and we need you. So thank you.
I think
I hope you heard that.
everyone shares their story because you have no idea how it's going to relate and affect someone else. You have no problem sharing. More people I can reach, the more people that that story resonates with. Hopefully, it makes people look at things differently and start making new choices in life and start their own journey. And that's kind of my goal of doing this. So
Yep.
I wanted to do this series and highlight some of my favorite vegans who influenced my journey. And you are definitely top on the list because, you know, you were there the first day Becky and I came to meet Dudley. And I'll never forget that day, never forget meeting you and all the times we've seen you. I think every trip we've been down, we've been together. So
Yeah, that's awesome. And keep it going. Yeah, I got to get you to 4them because you got a whole trucker.
absolutely. We're going to
Yeah,
have to get down there before he gets too big to hold.
yeah, I know it. I think he's gonna just be a little guy. He's a little runt, but he eats good.
All
But
right.
you have a little time to get over here and see him, though.
As soon as it warms up a little bit, we'll get down and we'll come down and spend the weekend down in Knoxville, see all of our Knoxville family down there, and just enjoy being down in that city because it is a really cool community, and I love how they support you and supported the barn when it was in Knoxville, and hopefully a lot of those folks will flock to support you and what you're working on. So
Awesome. Yeah, I hope so.
Leslie, I appreciate your time today. Sorry we had a little technology issues here today, but you know sometimes that's how it happens.
It is.
I'll get this posted up, tagged out, shared out everywhere so people can see what we did have here today.
Okay.
And, you know, if you guys are passing through Knoxville, make sure you guys stop and see Leslie at the Sanctuary Vegan Cafe. And if you're a little further south and got time, don't forget to check out For Them Sanctuary because, you know, sanctuaries that start with just a couple of animals, they grow into something incredible. And they have that spirit and that drive about them that is infectious, and people need to help support them.
Yes, very important.
So, Leslie, I hope you guys have a good evening. Give everyone a hug for us and tell Andrew we said hey.
Eat some food. She's got a whole restaurant full of people out here to see her. So I am going to go tear up some food. I haven't had it now. I have to cook my own food out in Sweetwater. So I was like, I want everything. I feel like she does. So
That's fantastic. We'll tell everybody we said hey, and we'll see you soon.
definitely. All right. Take care. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Leslie.
All right. Bye-bye.